General Hospital Spoilers reveals that Curtis and Drew's plan may have been discovered by Marshall in the first place, and apparently he will come to Curtis to question this matter. Looks like Marshall wasn't satisfied with Curtis's actions behind his back at all. Curtis is still very curious about Marshall's identity and what he did during his disappearance. However, neither he nor Drew could investigate any clues related to Marshall. Drew had an idea for a new job offered to Marshall. He knew that Marshall was passionate about music, so he invited him to join the entertainment company. To get in, Marshall needs to fill in his personal information, and from there, Drew will get what he wants. Whether Marshall provides a social security number or a fake driver's license, Drew will at least uncover some useful information. Curtis had previously asked Marshall to tell the whole story, but he refused. Marshall doesn't want to say it, but he has a good reason. Previously, because he did not want all family members to be involved, he ran away. And now it's clear that those threats haven't gone away. Curtis shouldn't be so curious either. As soon as Drew made the suggestion, Marshall became suspicious. He assumed that Drew had made it up, and Curtis tactically agreed with Drew. It's not that Marshall hasn't warned Curtis, but he has warned him many times. The character behind all this is not simple, and Marshall will be ready to share any secrets if the time is right. But Curtis betrayed him and teamed up with Drew to create the sneaky plan. The relationship between father and son has not progressed yet. It has encountered many problems. Given Marshall's personality, it's likely that this will be difficult to dismiss so quickly. Curtis couldn't come up with this plan alone. Just as Drew had just returned, Curtis asked for Drew's help. Curtis was too hasty to find out everything without thinking carefully. Before that, his Aunt Stella also advised not to be too curious. Marshall certainly has his own reasons for not sharing everything, but sooner or later he would tell Curtis. Once Stella had told Curtis that she certainly knew more of the truth, but Stella probably didn't want to reveal it, and it would be best for Curtis not to want to get involved in this either. In fact, Stella did not respect Marshall's past very much. Stella even holds a grudge against Marshall when he abandons his wife and son. It was at the time of his death that Curtis and his mother's situation was extremely difficult. Stella had to sacrifice her youth to take care of Marshall. That's why until now, Stella is unmarried and single. Marshall had warned Curtis not to dig into the dangerous matter, but Curtis didn't mind. He was very displeased with his sneaky behavior. Although Drew came up with this idea, Curtis tactfully agreed with Drew, so Marshall was very disappointed. In fact, Drew is probably also giving Marshall a decent job. He has some powers in Aurora Media, and maybe it helps Marshall have a steady source of income.